What's up, real MVPs? What's up, Star Wars fans? Welcome into, this is the first time we've done this. So, I did one at my home studio for The Mandalorian Episode 1. I didn't get around to doing it for number 2. I was going to do it for 3, and I was actually going to do it today. But Johnny had said that he has watched The Mandalorian
and
1, 2, 3.
caught up with Mandalorian so far.
I was like, hey, Johnny, if you got an extra 20 minutes.
Side note, when does that usually drop? When do those episodes drop? Because I still don't know.
I got it on my phone. I will send it to you. But
just what day of the week? What day of the week? Oh, no.
Usually it's Friday.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
So, let's see. Because on Facebook, it's been making the rounds of... There we go. I sent it to you. The little document. Now it's the Rick and Johnny podcast.
Yep. Now I turned everything up to watch a video in between.
So basically, the next ones are on Fridays. So Chapter 4 will be a Friday. Chapter 5 will be a Friday.
Yeah, that's all I need to know.
It's basically everything but Chapter 7. Chapter 7 will be December 18th, which is a Wednesday. Other than that, they're Fridays. For chapters 1 through 8 of The Mandalorian.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, like, what days, what day of the week, because I'm like, what day of the week does this fucking drop? I don't remember.
Johnny, if you're going to be caught up, I would love to do these with you rather than by myself. Because it gives me a talking point. But
I'm going to try to be caught up.
If you're not, then you're not. It's not a huge deal. I can always do it by myself. But let me know what you got. Wait, that's not what I'm doing. Patreon.com/podcast. That is what I'm doing. Help support us so that we can keep doing this and Ricky doesn't make dumb mistakes like I just did. But The Mandalorian Chapter 3, it was called, what, The Sin? I think is what it was called.
Oh, was it The Sin? It was The
Child
Sin.
Was number 2.
The Sin was number 3, yeah.
First thing I want to ask you before we get into any plot points or anything. First off, spoilers if you haven't seen it. Duh. What is your thought on these shorter episodes? Episode 2 was about 33. Episode 2 was 33. Episode 3 was about 38, 35 without credits. What's your thought about these shorter episodes?
I'm fine with it because they're still telling their story. I'm enjoying it, and like, it's nice to you don't have a lot of like inner like in between shit. So it's like it's getting to the point. It's not showing some of the space travel. It's not showing this and that. It's just like what happens on the planets. That's really, because who wants really most of that space travel stuff? Like the little bit that you get sprinkled in with like again, he just said spoilers, so we're covered. The Baby Yoda. I'm going to call him Baby Yoda. I want to get this point out there. Because I get
I have a point on this too.
I get calling it Baby Yoda because we don't really have the name of the race unless you are really into Star Wars. I don't know the name of Yoda's race. I'll be honest. So I'm going to call it Baby Yoda. But guys, this is not actually Baby Yoda. And you guys watching this most likely know that already. But I just have to rant this about Facebook. It is not actually Baby Yoda. Unless it's a clone. But it's not actually Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Because this is after the Empire falls. And Yoda is still a Force ghost. Still like 30 years after this. So it's not Baby Yoda.
So what I am looking up right now
not actual
is...
Baby Yoda.
There he is. There's his Twitter. So...
I'm done.
Kind of funny, as
unless
you guys
you
know.
trigger me something else.
No. This goes off of your Baby Yoda thing. So, kind of funny. There's one of the guys who's a part of their team. His name is Imran Khan. And he... posted, where the fuck is it? His tweet about Baby Yoda, where basically it was just a tweet about him saying like, hey, it's not Baby Yoda. It can't be Baby Yoda. So like, stop calling it Baby Yoda. Like, it's stupid that we're calling it Baby Yoda. Like, his point was that, and I can't find the tweet. His point was that if you're going to call it Baby Yoda, that was it. His tweet was, calling Baby Yoda is like calling a human child Baby Luke. That was his tweet. And everybody went off on him. One of the tweets here, we call it Baby Yoda not because we think those are the Yodas. We call it that because we don't have what its race is. We know what a Wookiee is, but if they only ever said Chewbacca, we'd be calling the whole race of them Chewbacca people. That's the kind of hate he's getting, to where he had to reply to his own tweet and saying, why are we getting so upset about this? It's not that important. Why are we getting upset that I made this one tweet about it not being Baby Yoda? Apparently people are very upset if you tell them not to call it Baby Yoda.
No, I'm saying it's fine to call it Baby Yoda, but I want to get the
It's not Yoda.
It's not actually Baby Yoda. But I got
Yoda's
people,
dead.
I've seen comments sort of like this, that it's, oh, cute Baby Yoda, blah, 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 and not like pointing out that it's just calling it because of the species.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot exactly the context of the sentence, but you got the idea that, like, they think it's actual Baby Yoda. It's like, guys, this is set after the Empire has fallen.
It's set after Return of the Jedi.
Dead.
Yeah, Yoda's dead.
D-E-D, dead.
Why don't we just call it what they told us to call it at the beginning of Chapter 2? The Child. Even the Mandalorian says,
the kid,
what
right?
are you going to do with the kid? What are you going to do with the child? It's the kid. It's like they're telling us to call it. They were like, nope, Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda's cooler.
And I'm fine with calling it that. Whatever. But just, I want to get people to understand.
It's not Yoda.
Honestly, I know all you guys out there that are watching this
know that it's not
it
Yoda.
is not actually Yoda. But I have to rant because Facebook is annoying me about it.
Oh, man.
It's just not. Oh, by the way.
It's funny how this little thing has just taken over everybody's lives.
Also, merch is coming out for Baby Yoda. Surprise, surprise. Disney's going to
Did they
bank on
announce that finally? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, it's coming out. It's probably going to be out
Christmas.
before Christmas. Exactly.
Yeah. Like,
surprise.
You gotta wait for Christmas.
I mean, surprise, right? Disney going to bank on something that's super popular? Holy
Ewoks,
shit.
Porgs, Baby Yoda. You gotta have something that appeals to the kids.
Didn't think you were going to say Porgs for a second there? I'm like, Ricky.
No, the Porgs are the I realize this. The Porgs are the Ewoks of this new trilogy.
Oh, I know.
But I only hate them because I'm now almost 30.
Exactly. No,
I love the Ewoks, but I was like, 7 when I saw the Ewoks.
What word could I have misconstrued Porgs for coming out of your mouth and go, Ricky, Disney doesn't do that?
Porn?
Yes. I'm like, Ricky!
Ewoks, porn, Yoda, Baby Yoda porn.
Ew. Oh.
Yeah, ew.
Well, he is 50.
We're not child friendly, so there's that.
He is 50, so.
Yeah. Well, we're not child friendly, so I had to throw that in.
Told you, what is that? What's
COPA.
COPA?
The FTC.
Yeah, FTC. Try and make that one child friendly.
Oh, man. But Mandalorian,
yes.
Chapter 3. Here's my thing. Before we get into everything about Chapter 3, I have a sub thing and why I asked you about the length of the episodes.
Yeah.
I didn't hate Chapter 3. I hated Chapter 2.
Really?
I hated it.
What did you hate about it?
The reason why I hated it is the way I described it to Dave is it felt like a filler episode. It felt like like you're watching a TV series and you're like, oh, that episode, like stuff happened, but like besides for this one point of the episode, I could have done without it. Besides the part where Baby Yoda uses the Force to lift it, besides for that, I felt like the whole episode was like, all right, where are we going? What are we doing? To where this is my criticism with the shorter episodes. Mm-hmm. I feel like what they could have done is, because episode 3 worked as a shorter episode, but it had more action in it. It had more like, we got to the point, the exposition that we did get was more of like the Mandalorian's backstory. And I wonder if like part of it was that of me just wanting to get to that, and episode 2 was kind of slowing things down. Where I almost feel like what they should have done was not worry about the shorter episodes. Go ahead, cut 10 minutes of episode 2. Like, let's say you want it to be 50 minutes, so it's not over an hour. Fine. You're telling me you can't find 10 minutes of episode 2 that you can be like, okay, we can cut that stuff. To have episode 2 and episode 3 be one episode. And the thing that I am wondering moving forward is how much of the problem, because from what I've researched into it, the way they're cutting it up is it's not like they filmed episode 1, filmed episode 2, filmed episode 3. They filmed the whole thing like it was a movie, and then they cut it up afterwards. And I wonder if that's the reason why I had this little gripe with episode 2 of like, oh, you just filmed it as 1, And I just have a problem of where you cut and where you
That could
made
be
episode
possibly
2.
that. See, I had no problems with any of that because to me that was like the building the connection for him and Baby Yoda, Mandalorian and Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Because that whole traveling together thing, it didn't seem like he was bonding with him a lot, but I think more of the saving his life was the icing on the cake part of it.
Yeah, and that's...
driving the stake finally all the way through. Whereas that traveling with the rest of it, he's starting to like grow a little bit of a connection. Protecting him. It's like, at first I'm protecting you because you're my bounty. But it's like he starts to grow. And that's why you kind of needed that second episode. Not that it wouldn't have been in there anyways, because like you said, they did it as a movie and cut it up.
I just feel like that should have been connected with episode 3 because...
I mean, technically it all is.
But you know what I mean, where it's like with it on its own, I was like... I felt robbed. Like, well, great. This was like I would have much rather, and now I understand because I watched Kind of Funny and their reaction to episode 2, because the thing I wanted to look at is like, am I the minority here that I didn't like episode 2? And they had a different opinion because they got to watch 1, 2, and 3 all in a row before Disney Plus came out, because you know they've got that Disney press. Basically, Disney let them come to the screening and they showed 1, 2, and 3 all in a row. If I maybe have watched 2 and 3 in a row, it would have been better. That's where I was like, okay, that's my gripe. My gripe is where they cut it. So that's my answer with when you asked me in the actual podcast of like, what did you think of the shorter episodes? That's what I thought. But episode 3, let's get into the actual meat and potatoes.
Yes.
What did you think of it? What did you think? What was your favorite parts? What do you want to hit from it?
No, I thought the whole thing was great. It was interesting. You finally got to see, like,
this is the way.
How much his connection with the child is.
He actually cares about it.
He actually cares about it, like, enough to where he's breaking the. I don't think it's the Mandalorian's code. I think it's the Bounty Hunter's code.
The Guild's code.
The Guild's code, exactly, of not asking about your target, which he show greatly in episode 1. He didn't even talk to him.
But the Mandalorians are bounty hunters.
They're bounty hunters, yeah. But I think it's because they're bounty hunters by trade now more so than before, because like most of their people, as you see in flashbacks, as his armor's being made,
got killed.
So I think it's because they right, like you said, we used to be feared because of our numbers, not because of being like hunters. But now it's like, okay, so now they're more of a... How am I trying to put this?
Make sure that goes to the foundlings, because they are the way.
Exactly. Because they are the future.
The future.
That is the way.
That is the way. That's what that is the way.
It is the way.
It almost reminded me of that. It's like, that is the way.
It is the way. My queen.
My queen, that is the way.
Apparently the queen is the founder.
Yeah. Go ahead. What you were saying?
Yeah, no, I thought it was interesting.
Cut you off.
Yeah, jerk. I think it's...
Tangents.
No, I like how episode 3, the whole thing laid out. Even like the save at the end with all the Mandalorians coming out. So
that was my favorite part.
So apparently it's only breaking the guild. That's what got me going, okay, so he's only breaking guild codes.
Yeah.
Because he got the rest of the Mandalorians came to his aid.
But part of me felt like the rest of the Mandalorians hated him. Like, there's a little animosity there.
I think
when he was getting his armor and they pick up the the metal that he got, and it's like, oh, this is Empire. Da, da, da. They're why we're there. And they punched him in the face. I was like, oh, fuck, they don't like him.
He tried to peel his helmet off.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to do, because that's a disgrace.
No one's supposed to take that.
It's a dishonor. Off. It's a disgrace. No one's supposed to take your helmet off. So that's the thing. That's what he was trying to do. At that point, it's like,
kind of like
shit.
You don't deserve to wear.
I think it was
mask.
a jealousy thing, though, because he's going to get all this new armor. I think that's more where it stemmed from. But anyways, it's like, it was a kind of a pissed off of oh, you're dealing with the Empire, huh? And that's why I'm glad she stepped in and goes, the Empire's dead, dude.
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing, obviously. It's like, the Empire's dead. How we're hunters, but we're also prey. However we get this stuff is how we get it.
Yeah.
There's no, oh, we don't work for Empire. We don't do this. That's what basically she's saying. It's like, we work for our bounty. We don't work for any of this other stuff.
Yeah. Basically kind of like a I'm paraphrasing as well. We ain't got time to have morals. Mm-hmm. We ain't got time to worry about what they doing. They give us a job, we go ahead and
apparently that part's not 100% true either.
Really?
They do. Well,
they
because
do have morals because you saved the kid.
You saved the kid, yeah, which is okay by them. Mm-hmm. I guess as long as you don't take off your helmet, which is the main part of it. Whatever you do is whatever you do.
I love that entire scene though of him sneaking around. He's got the pistol, just shooting it. Like that was what I wanted.
I watched it with our friends Mike and Drac, and as soon as he barbecues the one guy, we're like, oh shit! And I go, cooked in his own armor.
Cooked in that armor. I do also like the scene, the part of like the guy that's giving him the bounties, he shoots him. And then he pulls out that the blaster didn't kill him because it hit one of those bricks that he used for payment.
I like that too. So that he's still there. He's still around. Also,
quick question. At the very end, the puck that he opened before he went and saved the kid, the puck that he opened, and they're like, "Oh, a royal one. You're going to this planet." Is that like Akbar's son or something? Or someone related to General Akbar?
I think it's the same species.
Okay. So maybe not related to General Akbar, but the same species.
Yeah, because he's only a general. I don't think, unless general is like a high-ranking person in their society.
I saw it and I was like, the only one I know that looks like that is General Akbar.
Yeah. Admiral
Akbar. I'm sorry. I got to give him his due respect. It's a trap!
His due diligence.
It's a trap!
Yeah, but here's the thing is I don't know. I mean, it could be related to Akbar, Admiral Akbar. It could not. Yeah. I don't know only because I don't know how their
species works.
How their
if only there was source
works.
Material about how this.
I know,
works,
right?
Damn. Like, damn, there's no source material, right, Kathleen Kennedy?
Absolutely no source material.
But yeah, like
it's a damn shame.
This was the one where I was like, because episode 1, I was excited. I was like, cool. I'm loving this. I can't wait to dive more into the story. I felt like episode 1 had a lot of teases to episode 4 even. Like I said, when he was looking out through his gun and then the thing came up in front of him, reminded me right out of episode 4 with the sand people popping up in front of him. And episode 2, I just felt it was dry and slow. And besides the thing at the end, I get we got the cute. Maybe it's because I'm not like. I shouldn't say I'm not into the cutesy stuff, but the cutesy stuff doesn't have an effect on me as much as it did when I was a kid. Maybe, but like when he got out of the stroller and he picks up Baby Yoda and puts him back, and then Baby Yoda's out again. I did love though at the end when he's flying with Baby Yoda. And then he just screws off the silver ball.
Oh, the end of today.
And you just see the hand, and he drops it into the hand. It's like, oh, okay. So this is like a father-son thing now.
Yeah, it's becoming that because before it's like that's not a toy.
We know
takes it from him.
We know the rest of this now is going to be basically him on the run, right?
Well, because since that one guy survived, he's going to put a bounty on him.
Yeah, I did. It was also funny when they showed the cantina and just all the flarbs start going beep. Beep, beep, beep. I was like, oh, fuck. Because when he came in there, it's like, how many of them had flarbs? All of them.
Fob.
I don't even know if I'm saying that.
It's a fob.
Flarbs would be like what Rick and Morty calls them.
It'd be a Rick and Morty version of it.
A flarb.
It's a fob.
A fob. He's like, oh, yeah, everyone had them. You're the prize man. You're the only one to get the job done. Kind of a deal. But yeah, this is, love the action. I was like, fuck yeah. When the other Mandalorians came in, they're like, go, we got you covered. And he had like this fucking like Gatling gun thing that was just...
He gets in the ship. I need to give me one of those.
Yeah.
I thought he was talking about the jetpack, by the way.
He was.
Yeah.
When he
because one flies by,
next
that's right.
He salutes him and he goes, I got to get me one. That was, to me, I was like, oh, that's a Boba Fett reference.
Yeah.
Because Boba Fett had a jetpack. And I mean, bounty hunters had jetpacks.
Apparently not this one.
No, not him. He gets an actual ship. Anything you think we need to...
I mean, they still get actual ships, too.
Yeah, I know, but he has an actual ship instead of a jetpack.
Yeah.
But anything you feel from the episode that we didn't hit that we have to?
You know, there's not a lot of other key points to it right now other than, like, apparently, like, almost like to me it's like a we don't deal in kids type thing.
Yeah.
So like he gave his bounty, but they do it does it. A bounty's a bounty, but then he must have gone like, hey guys, I made this I made this horrible mistake. I'm giving this much to the foundlings. Can you guys please have my back if I need it?
Yeah.
When I go save this kid.
Also, what boss decision was it to not take the signet and take the whistling birds instead?
Oh, hell yeah.
Because, like, at first I'm like, oh, man, that'd be cool to have that fucking signet on your armor. But then he gets caught and he kneels and he just sets the whistling birds off. I was like, oh, fuck. They're like little Yondu arrows. They're almost like little Yondu arrows that explode on impact. Like,
but they whistle themselves.
Yeah, they were awesome.
Yeah. Which makes me wonder if that's when he had the whistling birds made because he was planning to go do this.
Maybe. But I feel like I'm going to say no, only because she brings up the signet.
Yeah.
He says no because it wasn't an honorable kill. She asks how, and it's interesting how he goes, oh, an enemy helped me.
Yeah.
An enemy helped you? Well, he didn't know I was his enemy. Trying to... Basically, that to me was
tell
like,
himself.
I am going to try to force myself to not care about this kid.
Yeah.
And in the end, it didn't work. But then after she goes, oh, I can make whistling birds. And he goes, yes. Maybe at that point he goes, okay, yeah, that should be a good idea. I just thought of it as like, oh, sure, it'll be good for whatever mission if I need
True, it could have been that.
I don't know if he was thinking at that point, yes, I'm going to go and save the kid and see what's going on. Also, a little throwback, the black globe thing that was floating that he shot down when he went to save Baby Yoda is from episode 4. They used the same, it was like the black floating droid ball.
Don't remember that.
He shoots it down when he goes to confront the doctor about what did you do to him, and Baby Yoda's in the little like bed.
Yeah.
Right when he comes through the door, he shoots it. It looked like the same kind of floating droid ball that they had in episode 4 when they gave Leia her injection.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
But I don't remember him shooting that. I don't know why, but I don't remember it. So,
but I can't
have to watch it again.
Can't wait for episode 4. I think we hit everything in this one. Let us know what you guys think. Obviously, down below, is there something we missed in this? Because this was just all action, and also it set up kind of what we're going to do. I don't even know where he's going. Is he going to go and do the bounty that he took the puck for? Because now he would have to come back to the guy he got it from, and that guy is not going to be happy that he tried to shoot and kill him. I can't wait to see where they're going. Let us know what you guys think down below in that comment section. And make sure to hit us up, patreon.com/mostofouspodcast. That is where we can keep doing this for you guys. You guys can help support us. That link is down below in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. And as always, have a good day, everybody.